Have you ever wanted to see a horror movie that takes place on an Ashley Furniture showroom floor? That's pretty much Ouija. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the exact house from Insidious. However, all the furniture looks like it came from IKEA. But here's basically what happens. A girl was playing with a Ouija board alone, and then the little ghosty thing that she contacted was a demon, and it killed her, but it made it look like she killed herself. And then her friends decided to play with the Ouija board that was in her room that she was fucking around with right before it happened. And then they get haunted by the scary demon ghosty who's pretending to be their dead friend. That's mostly all you need to know. It's really a terrible movie. I mean, it takes at least 35 minutes for anything scary to happen, and it's only like an hour and 40-minute movie. And it's not particularly good. The second one is really good. However, the original Ouija holds a near and dear place to my heart for two particular reasons. Number one, me and Mr. Crush Parking Lot Candy have been together for a decade, and in that entire decade, he's taken me to see exactly 2 scary movies in the theaters. This one being the second one. The second reason is the guy with the blonde curly hair in this movie looks like a former friend of mine named Donnie. So me and Donnie used to run in the same circles, and I guess he had a really bad home life because he didn't live at home anymore, but then he moved in with my neighbors, and then he got kicked out of my neighbor's house for having the purple sticky punch. And I don't know whatever happened to Donnie, we just never saw him again, but I like to pretend he made it big in Hollywood, so as far as I'm concerned, that's Donnie. Moving forward, I have questions. So the rules are, don't play in a graveyard, don't play alone, and always say goodbye. So when it comes to not playing in a graveyard, what is the distance range for a graveyard? Like, how many feet down does the body have to be? How many miles away can it be? Because, like, what if you live next door to a graveyard? Or maybe there's, like, one down the street. I mean, if the parameters stretch all the way across the globe, you're fucked either way. And then, like, how many feet down? I mean, the Earth's millions of years old. There's probably dead people, like, so far deep down under your house, you know what I mean? Neanderthals, hominids, Vikings, druids, pilgrims. You get my point. And then there's like so many rock layers to the earth. So like how far deep do they have to be out of range? And do they even have to be human? Could you be on like a pet cemetery? Could you just have your dog buried in the backyard? Or what if there's like dinosaur fossils under your house? Does that count? A woolly mammoth skull under your garage. If then don't play alone, can somebody just be in the house or in the room? Or do they have to be around the circle with you? Can you have somebody on FaceTime? Can it be a pet? Does pregnancy count? And then finally, it says always say goodbye. Does it have to be the goodbye on the board? Can you just say bye? Can you say see you later? If I put BRB, does that count as open-ended? And I can just come back to it later? Would it stave off whatever's going to happen? And then how long does that BRB expire? These are the questions. 5 out of 10. Okay, bye. All hail Brothers Parker.